Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Indigo Plateau live show and podcast. I'm GhostTypeGhost, and I am here with Woodland Docs. As always, hi, Docs.
I'm very blue today. Have you noticed?
You're very blue. I'm blue too. Look at that.
If you can see my pants, they're blue too.
Are they? Blue hat, blue hoodie. To be fair, I rotate the same like 3 outfits. So black, and this black hoodie with a little bit of blue and gray. So
honestly, whenever I'm on camera, I have a pile of hats over there that coordinates with whatever color shirt I'm wearing, and I just grab that hat.
Oh, okay. I not to be rude, but I never noticed that you coordinate your hats.
I try.
Oh, nice. How's your day going?
Been a day. Gearing up to lose half of my weekend to counting spoons. So there's that.
Counting spoons?
Yeah, I have to physically go and count everything in the warehouse for work.
Oh, you have to work this weekend?
Mm-hmm. This is the only weekend I ever have to work.
Oh, no. That's so disappointing.
Yep. Everyone from accounting, purchasing, does not matter who you are. You have to go through the rafters, count the boxes, all the stuff in the boxes.
No.
Yeah, so I tomorrow, normal work day, I wouldn't have cared, but it took away my Saturday.
Bro, how long do you have to be there Saturday?
8 hours.
8 hours? Blech. I remember back in the day I worked at Target. Now, granted, I didn't have to do the actual like inventory, but we had to prep for it, which means everything had to be like right where it needed to be. Like, it was insane. I do not envy you at all.
It's gonna be rough. They said wear clothes you don't care about and wear a mask if you don't want to inhale bugs. I'm like, all right.
So you're, but wait, I'm sorry, bugs?
Yeah.
Because it's the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ew. Bugs onto the spoons?
I mean, maybe on the forks, but
everyone wash your utensils before you use them. There might be a bug on it. Are you kidding me?
I mean, it's a warehouse.
Protein.
Okay, maybe not that far.
It's okay. You love bugs, right? You love bug types.
I do. So if I find a pine cone tomorrow, I'll be happy.
So not that we're going to talk about this the whole podcast, but I'm curious. So you're literally just sitting there and counting stuff.
Yeah. They give me a fake cell phone with an app on it. I scan the barcode.
Okay.
I put in how many of whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
And then I write it down on paper.
Okay.
And I put a sticker over the barcode once it's been scanned.
That's all you do for 8 hours?
Mm-hmm.
You know what, though? That sucks you have to work on Saturday, but at least it's just like counting stuff. It's accounting, but
I'd rather be at home. Anyways.
Well, yeah, of course, but if you had to be doing something on a Saturday, at least you're just counting utensils.
They might upgrade me to plates. So.
Oh, I would drop so many plates.
I shall promise.
I got to count some plates today.
I don't want to brag, but they trust me with the plates. So.
Okay, well, that's a mistake. So. I'm kidding. Are you ready to dive into our first topic?
Yeah, so plates are fragile. You have a very good point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else is fragile?
My self-confidence?
No.
Oh.
The moves that you never click. That's why you don't click them, because they're fragile.
Docs, I love you trying to make your segues work.
That was a I don't see the weak link there.
You know what? You're right. That was good. I'll give it to you.
That's why you don't press them. They're fragile. Anyways, so if you're playing Pokemon, whether you're casual or competitive, you're going to be spamming some of the same moves. You're going to click Earthquake if you got it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to drop a Draco Meteor if you got it.
Yes.
There's certain moves that you're always going to touch.
Moonblast.
You're going to hit Moon. Oh my God. Yeah, you're going to hit Moonblast.
I love that move. That's one of my favorite new moves that came out.
Yeah. I mean, we can sit here and talk about all the moves that are, base 90, 100 accuracy, a Thunderbolt 95. We can sit here and go through that all day. But I figured, why not talk about the moves that we don't talk about? Their self-esteem is fragile. Let's build them up a little bit.
Let's not
or talk about why they're so bad.
Yeah, that's right. You suck. Boo.
Defense curl? Screw you. Well, actually, that's one that I tried making defense curl work. That's the first one I'll talk about.
Stop trying to make defense curl work, okay?
It's not a very fetch move.
No.
It's so a defense curl into rollout is supposed to give you a stronger rollout.
Okay.
I tried, but then I hate moves that lock me in, which is another type of move that I don't touch. Any move that locks me in for multiple turns.
Like rollout does that, right? It does it multiple times.
Yeah. So to where I can't swap or heal or do anything else.
Yes.
Like defense curl, it's a one-stage buff. Unless you want to combo it out with rollout and then put all your eggs in one chansey. I don't see you ever touching it.
All your eggs in one chansey. Don't use it.
I mean, chansey can hold more than one egg, can't it? It's got one pouch, but
I don't know. If we're talking about what's that game? Pokemon Stadium, it could catch like hundreds.
Oh, was it the minigame?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute, that was just a battle sim. And I'm like, oh no, the minigames.
The best part of that game was the minigames.
Believe it or not, I played the minigames way less than I did the actual battles. But
why am I not surprised? Docs doesn't like to have fun.
You're darn right.
Although I'm surprised because those minigames, at least with my friends, got very competitive.
I didn't have anybody to play with really when I was young.
So. Oh, sad. Okay.
But
sorry.
That's the move people didn't touch with me was saying hi.
Saying hi, it failed.
Tried saying hi to Docs. It wasn't very effective.
0% accuracy.
Pretty much, yeah. So, I don't want to say and rattle off all those stat altering moves that are only one stage. Like, I'll click Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance, it's multi-stage, I don't want to say categories, multi-stat. I'll click a move like that, but I've never found myself clicking any of the ones that are just single stage. Do you?
No. So, spoiler alert. I don't use any move that does not do... I do not pick a move that doesn't do damage. Yeah. I do not pick a move that doesn't do damage. If it doesn't do damage, get out of here. Goodbye.
I mean, like, for catching Mons, like, don't you ever keep a Thunder Wave? Just to paralyze it?
I was going to say, unless it's, like, a status effect. So, like, if it's just, like, lowering or raising, like, defense, special, any of that. No. Like, early stage, like, a move that just poisons you or just paralyzes you, like, yes, I'll do that, but like 9 times out of 10 you find a move that does that with damage, so or at least with a chance to.
Yeah, it says a chance to, or something that'll be a chance to crit, or a high crit ratio is what it says.
Yeah. I'm willing to take that chance 9 times out of 10.
So here's a chance that I'm not willing to take on a move unless it's Butterfree or anybody else who gets Compound Eyes, because it increases accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't find myself ever clicking any of the powders.
I've used Sleep Powder before. I think that's a pretty good one.
Well, its accuracy is just so bad.
What is it? It's like...
I believe it's 75.
Okay.
Let's check the good old Pokédex.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, because knowing my luck, I'll miss every single time.
I mean, three out of 4, you would think it's okay, but let's see. Poison powder, yeah, they're all 75. So
it's because they're good. They're actually good.
I mean, free status, yay! But I'm not clicking those. I have other moves that can do the same thing more effectively.
Right, and I mean, me, not super into the whole battling part of Pokemon. Crazy. If I could just one shot kill you, I don't need all this special stuff. I could just kill you. Like, this is unnecessary.
I mean, Toxic Stall's a thing. Because Toxic...
It is, but it shouldn't be. It's rude and disrespectful.
Because Toxic damage doubles. So, it's a legitimate statusing move. In my it's one worth clicking.
Mm-hmm.
It's there with Thunder Wave. Obviously, Toxic to kill, Thunder Wave to catch, but... I don't know. I don't see myself ever using any of the powders. Spore off of Amoonguss, Fungus, and anybody else that gets it. I will use that time time and again. I'm not a good competitive battler, so let that say what it will. But
you at least try, and that's more than I will do.
I've tried. Actually, today, fun fact in Scarvy, just before the show, I was a Terra raid with a Magikarp, and it was ground type. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, evolve to Gyarados. Gyarados is quad weak to electric, but then if I terrestrialize it,
not no mo,
and it gains, so you could have that out there in a competitive match, and someone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna Thunderbolt their Gyarados." And then if you time it right, boom,
not today. There you go. Oh, okay, so this is side question. When you terrestrialize, I know it ups the power of a move that matches the type. Does it up all moves or just a move that is the same? So like Gyarados would have to use a ground type.
Yeah, it's the same. It's stab, same type attack bonus.
Okay, so it doesn't buff anything else. I mean, that's good. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
So I believe your primary typing stays, and that's like for offensive, and then your secondary typing becomes someone was trying to explain this to me that way. If you're doing the raids, they just become that type.
Oh,
but
okay.
I believe if it's dual type and you're in a battle, I think it's their secondary typing becomes the Terra type.
It's all very confusing.
I haven't tested it, but I'm like, wait a minute. But I'm like, I know for a fact that if I have a water flying Gyarados and someone clicks T-Bolt and I terrestrialize in the ground type, I'm safe.
Girl, bye. Nice try.
I'm like, I know that much.
That would. Oh my god, that'd be so annoying.
Yeah. So and then like people with a ghost type T-Tar, so it's quad weak to fighting, but then when you terrestrialize into a ghost type, and someone goes to punch you, yeah.
No.
I actually got one of those too by luck. But anyways, enough about my raids. So we mentioned some moves could be useful for catching the Thunder Wave.
Mm-hmm.
What is intended to be the most useful move for catching? False Swipe.
Is it?
It leaves them at 1 HP. And, if anything Professor Oak has taught us is stuck through the years, it's lower Pokemon's HP before catching it.
That is true. If you don't use a Quick Ball.
Oh, I Quick Ball everything.
I don't know what it was, at least in Sword and Shield. I caught everything with that dang Quick Ball. Just no problem.
But anyways, you're supposed to use you're supposed to use False Swipe. I don't ever click it.
Why?
I just don't I can catch Pokemon without putting them to exactly 1. Like, why am I gonna waste a slot on my Pokemon?
I guess I would do that if I was like purposefully going out to catch Pokemon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that was my intended goal, was to go just catch Pokemon today, like I would do that on a Pokemon I didn't care about and then go about my business. Because I don't know about you, but I've been having issues catching Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet.
It might be a level thing.
I don't know. I have 6 badges at this point.
I was like, because remember in Sword and Shield how it was like, oh, if it was above your level, it was almost impossible to catch?
Was it in Sword and Shield?
Yeah.
Oh.
I hated it because there was a Haunter in the wild area before you even got through the wild area, and it was like level 28 and you couldn't catch it.
Oh, no, I don't. I don't know. I'm like in level 6, like my Skeledirge is like level 60 something at this point. So
well, I mean, you should be okay there, but
I'm still having issues catching some of these things unless if it's in the yellow, sometimes it's like, no, not gonna happen. The stupid ostrich.
I hate that thing.
I hate it too, but I didn't have one, so I'm trying to get it. You know how many Pokeballs how many Ultra Balls I went through?
It has a ridiculous catch rate.
Does it?
I'm pretty sure it does, because I had the same problem.
Oh.
So.
Anyways, moves.
So, I guess a general rule for myself: I don't keep moves on my Mons with accuracy lower than 90. I never keep them on my Mon. I never click them.
That is fair. I think I generally go for the higher accuracy too. Like
even. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying. The higher accuracy, the better.
Well, even like play rough. Play rough is 90-90.
Mm-hmm.
Like 10% chance, and it feels like it does miss at least 10% of the time. And like stuff with like terror raids, it's a timed event, or if it's an actual important battle, either if it's a human opponent, they're gonna be smart, or if it's a late game AI battle, they might actually have a brain. So
Yeah.
I don't put anything on my monster has less than 90% accuracy. I can't even with items and stuff that will increase your accuracy or abilities. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do
I
it.
physically can't do it.
It's the accountant in me. I can't take that risk.
That's fair. It's like, I don't know. I feel like for the most part, 90%, I don't have too many issues unless when it matters the absolute most, then it will miss.
Yeah.
But otherwise, for the most part, 90 is pretty safe. 80, even 85, because there's some 85s, right?
I wouldn't know because I don't touch them.
Anything less than that, I'm like, nah, it's fine. I would rather have like a 90-90 over like a 120-75 situation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. What was it? There was one that was, is it Zap Cannon? It's 100 strength, 50 accuracy, and guaranteed paralysis.
50 accuracy?
Yeah,
you could keep your paralysis.
I think it's Zap Cannon. Hold on, it's something of the sort. Let's see.
That sounds terrible. That's half chance.
Oh, it's base 120, accuracy 50, guaranteed paralysis.
Okay, 120 makes a little bit more sense, but still, that's like flipping a coin.
Well, yeah, and if you have 120 base, you don't need the paralysis. You're probably gonna kill the thing.
Right.
So
unless it's like super strong, strong Pokemon.
So this maybe leads to another set of moves that I don't use. I've never clicked. So a strat with that is lock on because it guarantees your next move hits.
Mm-hmm.
I have never used any of those moves that say next turn X will happen. I've never clicked Future Sight. I've never clicked Lock On. I've never clicked Odor Sleuth to where next turn, for the rest of the battle. But then from then on, you can hit Ghost types. I don't use those moves.
No.
There's many other ways to do it.
Right. Again, my strategy is get in, get out, hit it, kill it, done. Like, I'm not thinking 3 moves ahead because in theory you should already be knocked out. Like, I'm not trying to be here all day on one battle. Like, no.
That's one of those battles where like you skip the trainer halfway through the game and you're in post game and you're just running around with a random party. And it's like, oh no, I'm just, walking around with my B team and now I'm facing a trainer and now I have to be here for 20 turns just to beat one Pokemon.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean?
No.
You never done that?
No.
Oh. Well, actually, it's with Scarvy because the trainers aren't mandatory.
Right.
So,
yeah, pass them all up.
Yeah. So today when I was just running around trying to find where it was raining to evolve my Sliggoo, I found a trainer. And my party was like anywhere between 22 and 78 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, if I didn't have that 78 in the back, this trainer would have taken my entire team a couple of revives.
Yeah.
It would have been so much work. But
yeah, unrelated. Because those trainers are not mandatory, I found myself so low on money several times. I'm like, I gotta go back and beat some.
I'm always hovering around 200K.
I got there now, especially because I sold a bunch of treasure and stuff, but
that's how I got up there because I've skipped quite a few trainers. But
I was like,
I didn't find in the ground, just sell them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I've been doing. Yeah.
But that's generally what I don't click. It's not exactly the same, if it doesn't do damage, I don't click it, but
yeah, no, that's me.
Yeah. I think if anything we learned, I like a sure thing.
Okay. That's good.
That's what I like. I like consistency.
You like
I like reliability.
I like just demolishing everything as fast as possible.
See, if we ever had a sponsor, this is where I would start the plug. Be like, if you like consistency and dependency, check out NordVPN.
Raid Shadow Legends.
If you want consistent gameplay. But that's all I've got for that. So,
Okay.
anything else to add?
No, I didn't have much to contribute because again, just want to kill it. Just want it dead. Like if you're
No
doing
boom,
some
no
fancy
click.
stuff, yeah. If you're- Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna move on.
Let's do it. Let's go.
I'm moving on. Okay. So you guys might have just thought that our outfits were a coincidence or a cute accident, or you really believe that bit where I said I coordinated my hat with my shirt. You're a fool.
No, they're not because this was a complete accident.
I, at least, picked my outfit because we're going to talk about the ice type.
Yeah, not water, ice.
Yeah, some people probably started thinking, oh, water, they're wearing blue.
No,
This is a very light blue. Okay, look, it's a very nice light blue.
I'm more water, you're more ice.
Yeah. Together, we are a refrigerator.
There we go.
So you want to start off with some basics, facts, and figures, and all that good stuff you got?
No, I don't. Just kidding. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
So, upon my research on the ice type, I found out that ice type is the rarest of all the types. Which I did not know that. I don't know what I would have thought, but it is ice.
If I'm just thinking off the top of my head, like, just trying to list off ice types, it's the one I have the hardest time doing.
Good, because it is the rarest. There's only about 60 in total, and then if you count like types, or not types.
That's what we're doing.
Forms, I meant to say. There are 65, and 22 of which are like single type ice, and then 43 are dual type. So there's almost double dual type ice than just straight out ice.
Which, if you think about it, it needs help. So yeah.
Fair. But apparently, and I don't know about this because you know me and ice, not my favorite. But they are ranked quite well defensively in terms of stats. Although multiple type weaknesses let them down, obviously. So are they strong defensively?
They're usually very bulky mons. More often than not, fairly slow. But because of all the weaknesses, ground, fighting, fire, rock, steel. Yeah. I mean, if you're an ice type, if you're an ice type, you need to have defensive stats because someone's about to hit you hard.
Yeah. I guess we could go into attack pros and cons. So ice type moves are super effective against grass, ground, flying, and dragon, and not very effective against fire, water, ice, and steel.
It resists itself, and I find that so confusing how you resist yourself.
I don't know.
It's like how anything that's super effective on itself. Like how?
I don't know.
Like do you slap your knee and you really hurt yourself, or you know what I mean? Like
yeah, I'm trying to think of like an analogy where that makes sense, but I can't think of one. I don't know why it's not strong against water. I feel like it would be strong.
Land erosion, maybe?
But I would think it's so cold it freezes water, so it just makes more ice. Right?
I mean, the polar ice caps are melting. Maybe this is...
That's because of global warming.
Maybe that's the message.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Message.
I don't know. I feel like that's wrong. It should be strong against water. Ice and fire, obviously. Steel, and I just think of like something chipping away at ice with like a steel pick or something like that.
Oh yeah, steel is much harder.
For defense pros and cons, so these types are not very effective against ice Pokemon. That's it, just ice. And then the types that are super effective against ice are fire, fighting, rock, and steel.
Yep. And that's where they really need help from their dual typings. So
yeah, I forget fighting strong against ice.
I mean, have you ever thrown an ice cube at the wall?
I don't think I have, actually. Have you?
You're not living then.
All right, I guess I'm going to have to go throw some ice at the wall. Apparently, I'm missing something.
You are, and then Zuko will run after it.
He'll eat it. Feel good ink. Did someone say ice type? Yes, we are talking about ice types today.
We talk about you.
Sfeel's ice, right?
Well, boring.
Oh, Sfeel's not?
Is Sfeel also part ice? I forget if that's one of the ones that is
I
all
don't
the way
know.
through, or just as a final stage?
I would make sense. I don't know.
Oh no, it's feasible. It's feasible.
Okay, okay.
Oh, it's primary ice, right? Okay.
So I have some notable ice type trainers. Of course, we have Lorelei, Elite Four member
The
from the.
toughest Elite Four member ever
Is she?
for me. Yeah,
Oh, I don't
always.
know. Ice is very weak. I just find it very easy to just mow them down. But that's always because I have a fire type starter. Unless again, those pesky half water types, screw with you.
I mean, in Gen 1, if you think about it, she doesn't have any pure ice types. So
That is fair.
That might be why I have such a hard time.
That worked. Yeah, I guess. So Bryce, Mahogany Town gym leader, is ice.
Yep.
Ooh, excuse me. I'm drinking bubbly, which was a mistake because now my stomach's all gurgly.
I have unnamed root beer.
Yummy. Glacia, Elite Four member from Gen 3. Candace, Snow Point City gym leader. Bryson, what is that? Icarus City? Is that what it's called?
Yep, that's Gen 5.
That's right. Okay, I forgot about him. Wolfric is Snowbell City gym leader from Gen 6, obviously. Melanie from Churcest. I can't say that name. I can't say the town name. Churcester.
Chestershire or something like that. Yeah.
Worcestershire sauce. And then of course we have Grusha from the most recent game, who is I beat like 4th by accident, and then come to find it was like he was supposed to be the last one.
7th.
I was reading that it was supposed to be 8, but I guess regardless, I took him on 4th, but again, since I had Skeleturge, it wasn't too bad.
It was a very boring match. But so out of those, for me, Lorelei's always been the toughest. Maybe because she never really had traditional ice type team. It was always a combo. So, no matter what I tried to do, it didn't work. Bryson is the one that I dislike the most.
Yeah, I forgot he was a thing.
Do you know why?
No, don't.
In Black and White 2, when you have to do that stupid movie tutorial.
Okay, yeah.
And it's Bryson Man. Just because that takes an hour of my life away every time I play it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't like Bryson.
I'm so sorry, Docs.
My time is valuable. I can be throwing ice cubes at that wall instead of facing that man, okay?
You could just throw ice cubes and do it at the same time. It makes it a little bit more engaging,
I mean, I have to be left hand. Yeah, I can work on my left. Okay.
Okay. What? So So Lorelei's the hardest one for you. Bryson, you don't like. Who's your favorite out of the people I mentioned? Or like if there's another ice type trainer that I neglected. Candace. Yeah, she's cool. I like her. I like Glacia.
I really love the puzzle. I think it's Snow Point City is the Candace, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I love the puzzle. That's one of the reasons she's my favorite. Do you know which puzzle it is?
No, I don't. No. Is that the one with the ball, the balls, the big snowballs? The big balls. Yeah. You push the balls.
You break them.
You break them. Yeah.
Yeah. So you like slide, break, go all the way through. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the one in Gen 3 where you have to walk in the pattern on the ice, and you had to do all the pieces.
Yeah.
I love that.
I like in my head I've memorized one way to do it. But whenever I try it, I'm always convinced to try to find another way until I'm like 12 attempts deep, and then I just get mad. And I'm like, I'll just do it the way I know. And then,
I think there is another way, because I remember watching it. I'm like, that is not the way I did it.
Yeah, I've seen people do it, but when it comes time for me to do it, I just my brain won't do anything but the one way.
I know, you're like, this is the only way.
Yeah, like this is the way. But no, she's my favorite for that. Any of them stick out for you? I know you don't like ice types, but.
Like I said, I like Glacia. Candace is cool. Lorelei's all right. Yeah, I don't know. They're fine. They're just fine. I don't know. They're just fine. They're just fine group of people. I don't know. I don't really
They're upstanding citizens.
I just don't think about them because I'm like, well, I'm here all but 5 seconds. So
true. Because I mean, in Scarvy, I didn't even use a fire type against Grusha. I just used my salsa duck and just
Salsa duck. Oh,
low kick.
yeah, I was gonna
Low
say
kick.
it's part fighting, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so you didn't even need it.
Yeah, and since I was fighting, I resisted ice, so like same thing as fire. It just didn't matter.
Yeah.
As long as you didn't pick Sprigatito, you were fine for that gym.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's one of the things that I wish wasn't so, because one typing is so weak to a lot. So,
what do you mean?
like ice has a lot of weaknesses, even with its combinations.
Yeah,
I wish that it was balanced somehow.
Yeah, it's so weird how some type like ice is, but then there's like Ghost who doesn't have that many weaknesses, but doesn't, or like even like normal type who has only weaknesses fighting. It's it's just very strange how they kind of come up with this.
Yeah, it's weird, but I mean, when it comes to ice types, I don't know that I have a least favorite.
Pokemon?
Yeah,
straight up.
There's not many that I like. There's nothing I see that I'm like, I hate that.
Ice type. Let me look up our short list of ice type Pokemon.
Yeah, all 60 or whatever.
That's the thing though. Like nothing stands out. I'm not okay. So here we go. I lied. I don't really like Lately.
I actually really like Lately.
Could you imagine just being on a snowy mountain and that thing comes at you?
I dream about it nightly. Yeah.
Gross. No. I actually really like the Vanillite line.
It's cute. Yeah.
I'm a big Vanillite defender. Like,
oh, I have nothing against it. Like, I'm not one of those people. You picked an ice cream cone? No, but I.
Please back off. I don't. Okay, Cryogonal.
I think that's really cool.
You do?
Yeah.
What is it? It's a
snowflake.
I know, but like, it's one of those Pokemon that it barely has a face, so I can't like. I have a hard time forming any sort of connection with Cryogonal, however you say it.
Yeah, it's cool. I think isn't it?
It's cool.
If I remember right, I think its speed is pretty busted. Cryogonal. Let's see.
I don't know. I've never used it.
Okay. I was gonna say its base speed is 105, so it's pretty okay.
It's a snowflake.
Do you ever see how fast those things fall?
In theory, slowly if they're nice and fluffy.
I'm nice and fluffy and I fall pretty fast, but
you're ridiculous.
You're gonna disconnect from the call, but I can't wait till it snows.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. Anyways, I'm just kidding. Ice Cube. I like Ice Cube with the Ice Cube head, but when it breaks, I'm like, what? I know I've talked about that on the podcast before.
No, I'm laughing because I'm one Pokemon away from completing the Scarvy Dex.
It's Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
It's in Violet, and I just need Allie to catch it and trade it to me.
Oh, I don't know if I caught one. I've seen them for sure. Yeah. Oh, and Allie said she just caught it for you. So there you go.
There we go. So after this recording, I will have the shiny charm.
Holy cow! I'm nowhere near that. Anyways, how do you feel about Titan?
It was my least favorite of the officially revealed mons, but I still really like it, especially now that I know about Citadel.
Citadel is adorable, and then they made it Uggo. So I was like, why would you do that? Citadel is so cute. You know how many videos I've saved of like him running up to you and like it's so cute. He looks like he's dancing. It is. Citadel is adorable, and then Titan is gross. I will say. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just be like, I think it's Dex. It's either Citadel or Titan. It says it's a cousin of a Whalmer. And I have a very soft spot for Whalmer, so.
Whalmer's cute. I will say I really love Alolan, Sandshrew, and Sandslash.
What about Ninetales?
And I was gonna say and Ninetales. I'll just rapid fire the rest. Sveel's cute.
In real life and in the game.
Snom is adorable. Let's see the secondary ice type. I don't know. I have a soft spot for Dugong. A lot of people think he's pretty boring, but I like
Oh,
Dugong.
Dugong is cool. Yeah.
Dugong, Cloyster's cool. Lapras. I like Sneasel. Sneasel and Weavile I like a lot.
Those are near the bottom for me.
Of course they are. They're so cool. What are you talking about?
I don't like them.
Oh my god, dogs! I cannot.
They're ugly.
Let me guess. You like Snover, stupid tree?
I love Snover and a
Shocking. You like Snover. Oh, what about the Baxcalibur? How do you feel about that one?
Oh, the new dude.
Yeah.
First stage, absolutely ridiculous.
He's so silly. He's like so ugly. He's kind of cute at the same time.
After the base stage, he turns pretty cool.
Baxcalibur. At first, I was kind of like, about all of them, but the more I look at them, I'm like, okay, they're actually kind of cool.
Yeah, and the typing, really, really cool.
Dragon Ice. Yeah, he's cool. He looks like Godzilla with a sword sticking out of his back.
It's Ice Tyranitar.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. It's one of those things. I don't hate any of them, I guess, but I don't love any of them either. They're fine. They're fine. Like I said, they're fine.
I mean, I want to say that they're the same thing. There's none that I don't like, but like Weavile, Sneasel, not so much.
They're like the best ones. They're like the coolest ones.
And then there is one you didn't mention that
Whoa.
I just had to fact check myself.
What's that?
Delibird.
Mm-mm.
You can't. Delibird.
I don't hate it, but I also don't really like it either. It's just kind of there.
Man, Delibird's cool.
No, it's not. It is not. I don't know. It's fine. It's like it's just a gimmicky bird presence.
Yeah, it's a little goofball. I love it.
Okay. Well, I'm happy for you. I'm sorry.
Oh, great. Yeah, it's like when the little cousin comes up like, oh, guess what? I did 5 jump ropes in a row. Yeah, good for you. Yeah, good for you, kid.
No, I'm genuinely happy that you like Delibird. I just have no real feeling towards it.
I mean, the whole present thing is more or less a gamble that I'm not willing to take. Moves you don't click. Present.
Right, present. For sure.
You give it other stuff, it works.
I do have a few trivia questions I want to ask you, and then do you have anything else for this segment?
I just reiterate, I wish they were more useful.
Okay, yeah.
Because
I
Ice,
think, not that great. Yeah. That's the tagline.
Yeah. I mean, the type of 2 uses. That's about it.
Yeah. All right. So, what generation introduced the most ice type Pokemon? With 11.
4?
Nope. Bomb.
It's in the early half.
Are you sure about that?
Am I? It's gotta be in the early half.
Okay.
Because
2 more guesses. I'll give you 2 more guesses.
Maybe not.
Boop, 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 boop.
I mean, Gen 7 had basically just
Alolan.
the Cantonian, yeah.
Yeah.
Not much else.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Galar, not much. Is it really Galar?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, you shook your head. I'm like, is it really Galar?
Maybe I'm trying to throw you off.
I don't know. Anything would just be a guess.
Okay, Galar is Galar. I mean, so again, we have Ice Rider, Calyrex. We have Arctozolt, Arctovish. We have all the fossils. Mr. Rhyme, Snom, Frostmoth, Darmanitan, Zen Mode. Or, well, both of them, I think, are both ice. So there's quite a few.
All I was thinking of was Ice-Cube, Snom, and Frostmoth. I forgot about the stupid fossils because they're stupid.
Would you be shocked if I said I liked the fossils?
Oh no. We have polar opposite. Get it? Polar opposite.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I like the one mostly because of the anime.
Oh, the ash one.
The Uno la 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 one. And then the Arctozolt makes me so sad because he just shivers. I feel so bad for him. That's why I like him.
He's a pity like, okay.
Yeah, Arctovish is dumb. His head's on backwards. Okay, we'll do another one. And then, so we have a generation that had the most. Which generation had the least? With 4.
I want to say Gen 1.
No.
4 ice types. Two?
Generation 2, you say?
Yeah.
Nope. Wrong. You don't know?
No, now I'm on the opposite train of thought. If we added a lot recently, we had to have not a lot before.
No, you're thinking too hard. It is Gen 6.
Oh. Kalos.
Kalos. Yeah, your favorite. My favorite.
Paldea's creeping. It is.
Kalos the
It's
best.
true.
Exactly. Sphil said Kalos is the best. Okay, if Paldea wasn't so broken, then sure. it is
the region is amazing. The game itself needs work.
Yeah. It's just well, this is a whole other topic we could talk about. It's just so different than any other gen. It's just hard to it's apples and oranges at this point.
It's applins and Venomoths.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I meant to say Flapple and Appleton, but I anyways, one more question.
One more question?
Yeah, fire.
Oh goodness, let me read through some of these. Hold on. Okay. So ice type is tied with what other type for the least number of mega evolutions with 2 each?
Oh, mega. Okay.
Appletons and Pumpkaboos. That's as close as we're gonna get to.
There we go.
That was feel.
Let's see. Bug. I have Heracross. I have Scizor. Do I have any other mega bugs?
Mega. Yes.
Beedrill,
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, you do. I was about to say Beedrill.
Ground. Garchomp.
Garchompy. Garchomple.
Titar.
Titor.
No, wait, Titar's not.
All right, we have a chat. Flying, I will say, is not correct. So chat can help you out, but that's wrong. It is not flying type.
Yeah, I don't think it's a ground either because Camerupt, Titar. No, Titar's not. Garchomp, Camerupt. There's gotta be one other. Ghost? No. We got Gengar, Banette, and that one idiot with the gem.
That one idiot with the gem? Sableye? You heathen?
Yeah.
That idiot with the I cannot with you.
Is it electric?
It is.
Hey, I looked over there and I saw Raichu and I'm like, electric.
It is, yeah. Electric only has Manectric and Ampharos.
Yeah, that's what it is. Got it. Yay, me.
Yay, you did it. It only took 3 tries.
3 is better than 7.
Out of 18. That's not bad.
Yeah, I just went down the list.
So that is what I have for ice types.
Okay. I like them. I don't hate them, but they can be a whole lot better.
For real. For sure.
So, to wrap it up, let's talk about something that's been driving me crazy as I've been completing the Scarlet and Violet Pokedex.
Okay.
Worst evolution methods ever.
Ever.
Time ever. Potential spoilers for anybody? If you have not faced the Elite Four champion of
I gotta leave.
Paldea, oh well, you've seen it though.
Yeah.
The only time you see it in the game is the Paldean Elite Four champion, La Primera. I like calling her that because her real name's stupid.
What's her real name?
Gita.
Oh, Gita. That's okay. That's Gita. Okay.
So, tune out for about 5 seconds. To get one of her Pokemon, King Gambit, the evolution method is to take a Bisharp and fight other ones that have this crest thing. I don't even know what this crest thing is. And then level up.
That's oddly specific.
Yeah, like it's. I'll read the description. So it is. Where is it? We have a lot of Pokemon with King in their name.
True.
So
It's true.
You have to wait to level 52 to get your Bisharp first of all,
Mm-hmm.
and then level up after defeating 3 Bisharp that hold the leader's crest.
How do you know if they hold the leader's crest?
Exactly. I don't even know what the leader's crest is. There's no. I mean,
there's no way.
Oh, I got an ad. It's like if we're using the free version, but what? Like, and it feels like it's very vicious. Like, oh, I'm a killer of my own kind, so now I am the king.
Well, I mean, it's the whole chess theme, so I mean, it 100% makes sense.
But that one's kind of dark, like, you know, some Mufasa type stuff, you know.
Oh, we got to answer Water Space to the rescue. He said it's a useless item, and if they spawn surrounded by Pawniard, they are guaranteed to hold it. So there you go. Super easy, apparently.
Yeah,
it's super dumb.
I mean, I ran around for a little while trying to find them, and it's too hard. It's too specific.
It's too hard.
I'm not about it.
Good said friendship evos are trash, which I disagree with. They've come out with so many like weirder ones that are so specific to Pokemon that like friendship ones are just like whatever at this point.
Well, there's the issue that I have with that is the distinction between friendship and happiness.
Yes, because happiness is for Sylveon, right?
Or no, that one just has to level up with baby doll eyes.
Wait, no, really?
Yeah, Sylveon is just level up knowing a fairy type move. And the earliest fairy type move he gets is baby doll eyes.
Are you really? Am I crazy? I must be crazy.
Oh no, it is affection knowing a move of fairy type. Okay, you're right.
Okay, because here's why. I had an Eevee and I was convinced it was about to evolve into an Espeon. And it evolved into a Sylveon. I was like, no!
So, I mean,
not what I wanted.
Well, and then this is where like it gets confusing because even within the same line, so Espeon, happiness at daytime, Sylveon, affection.
Yes, that I will. That is very confusing. How do I know? High friendship.
You know, and yeah, and you know, Umbreon and Espeon happiness, and then Sylveon's affection, and then they've recently changed Glaceon and Leafeon.
Well, yeah, because those were specific locations initially.
And I actually liked that mechanic.
Did you? I was like,
I did.
Okay, but I was like, yeah, it's specific to this region. So then what? Every region, they have to have a specific location to evolve these two?
I mean, if you think about it, every region's had forest, every region's had ice area.
Yeah, but they'd have to make like a specific thing for just these two things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
that's a big deal, but
I liked it.
I wasn't a fan. You know about Finizen? Its evolution?
Oh, online?
In the Union Room? Excuse me, sir?
Like, what if I don't have friends?
We established you don't.
Hypothetically,
so...
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Like, what if, you know, I'm 10 and my parents say I can't go on the internet without their supervision?
Well, you're not getting... Well, either you need to get their supervision or you're not getting your Palafin, which is fine because Palafin's stupid anyways.
No, I just like... That's not... Well, could you equate that to trait evolutions?
Yeah, which I also am not happy about.
I wasn't happy about them when I was little, but
I know
once Wi-Fi became a thing,
it's
I'm
not
like, okay.
Yeah, it's not a big deal, but like you have to coordinate. Like I can't just like trade with some random person. Like if I want my Gengar, I have to coordinate with somebody. Like you give it back.
That's how I filled in all my Violet exclusives. It's Warzak traded me back and forth a bunch.
Yeah. Well, real quick, Water Space said you could get Palafin from a 5-star raid, so you could just.
Oh, that's good.
And then I'll trade evolutions in raids as well, so we could just kind of skip that.
Okay.
But
I mean that is new to Scarvy. So
right.
I don't like what is it? Sinistea, if you have a chipped pot, you can't, but if you have a different pot, you can, something like that. It's like chipped pot versus cracked pot. One of them evolves Sinistea and the other one doesn't.
No, I thought it was something
Or is it the authentic mark?
authentic. That's all it has to do
I'm
with.
just like, come on. Like
I thought
I
that
don't,
was a cool concept, but it was just so hard to tell.
right.
I was like,
And
there's nothing super identifiable besides the little mark on the bottom.
And I'm just like, that's too much work for a different item. Like, just make it one item.
Yeah, I guess.
Or if it's, if you want to have two different pots, maybe it's one's like a genie lamp and the other one's like a prehistoric rock lamp or rock teapot or something. I don't know. Give me something. Give me something for all that work.
I don't know. I don't know how to help you.
I'm not here to do your job, Game Freak. Okay.
How did you feel about Inkay with the upside down? I kind of liked it. I wanted to.
I would never have figured it out. Not once in my life.
No.
Would I ever figured it out.
No, but I thought it was kind of clever in a weird way.
It is. Because isn't it the topsy-turvy Pokemon?
Yeah, and then like Malamar's upside down if you really look at it. So
yeah.
I thought it was a kind of cool gimmick. I was like, should I put that? It's kind of it's one of those just like so specific to that Pokemon, but it's kind of cool that they were able to do that.
So there's a mechanic in Scarvy that I think would work in Gen 4.
With these?
The 3 mons that you have to walk 1,000 steps with.
Bramblin.
Yeah.
I totally did that exploit where you just stand on top of the I was like, I ain't doing this. Yeah.
My guys would stop after a while.
Oh, really?
And then yeah.
That's weird. Mine worked just fine. It was like...
No, so I did it with... It's Bramblin, Palmo, and Relior. So I didn't like it in Scarvy because I had no way to tell how many steps I've taken.
Well, wait, which one's Relior?
The bug pushing the mud ball.
Oh, I don't think that's mud. I'm fairly certain that's a dung beetle.
Oh, okay. He's pushing poopy. Okay.
Although, totally off topic. Yeah. Totally off topic. Did you see a shiny?
No.
It's really cool. It instead of poopy, the whole thing is gold. It looks like it's pushing a gold nugget.
Oh.
It's pretty cool.
Pushing a gimme gold coin. Okay.
No, a gold nugget. Oh, speaking of evolution.
Yeah, that is stupid. Stupid.
I don't hate it. The only thing I don't like about it is like if you want to evolve another one.
Yeah.
You have to do it again.
All over again.
999 coins. Although you do get like 50 something when you defeat a gimme goal.
The higher the level they are, I think the more they put out.
Yeah, so it's not like undoable, but it is a lot just to get a whatever that.
Yeah, gold bingo. So
we're really pushing the all ghost type or good type. No. Some of these ghost Pokemon this gen, I'm like, you're
out of control. Yeah.
You're failing me.
So like, what is it? Shelmet and these are a few bugs that I don't like. Shelmet and what's the other one you have to trade with it?
Sorry, real quick. Water Space put you in your place. You're wrong. Apparently, each chest has a chance between 30 and 200 coins, and super rare chance for 777 coins.
I've never seen it past 50.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're not lucky then, I guess. So you could get a super unlucky and get like 30 coins. So it's just random,
it's just
I guess.
Got it.
Yeah, just you.
So
I also have only seen like 50.
Shelmet with Carablast. That's the trade.
Oh, where they like swap the armor.
Yeah. I don't like that. I'm down with trade, but I'm not down with trade for Xmon.
I thought it was okay. Like it was a silly little gimmick, especially with their design. I kind of get the concept, but it's just one of those things. It's just like this extra step that I don't want to do. Like if you don't evolve by level, come on.
You can do stones.
Yeah, stones are great. That's fine.
Except for generations where they, lock the stones till the department store, and you're almost done with the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say stones are honestly the most ideal way to evolve something, as long as you could get said stone.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's the thing is like Gen 5 comes to mind. There's no place to buy them for a very long time. So,
Wamp wamp.
Huh?
I just said wamp wamp.
Oh. So trading with specific items, I'm not mad at. Like Metal Coat or King's Rock or what have you. I'm not mad at those.
Yeah, those are fine. That's fine.
I'm trying to think of anything else ridiculous.
Nothing comes to mind.
So Sliggoo in the rain.
Yeah, that's specific.
I guess in older games there were routes that were always raining. So yay.
Yeah, yay! When it's a game that Sliggoo's not in.
Right. Well, because isn't that route after the ranch, after the breeding town?
The breeding town, Docs. Oh my god!
It's got the daycare.
Oh. Okay. Wow.
Good old breeding town. I think the route after that's always rainy. I'm just trying to think, but like I was just doing circles around the map today until I found rain. And then the funny part was after I did a raid, it like rained for 10 seconds. I gave that thing a rare candy, and then as soon as I was done, it stopped raining.
Did it evolve?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you got it in time.
Yeah, but it was weird that the rain only started after I raided, and then as soon as I was done evolving, it stopped.
I was like, you're good. We don't. Weather patterns make no sense in Pokemon. Let's be honest.
No, not at all. But I'm trying to think, do I have any more old man complaints, or am I out of complaints? This would be a first.
You're out of complaints. Yeah, I can't think of any other weird evolutions.
I don't like the stone evolutions up until Scarby. Limit your move pool.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, if it was a stone evolution after you evolved it, learn almost nothing by level up.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But now we can remember move anytime, so.
That's great.
Shut my mouth.
That is a lovely change that they should have made a long time ago.
Would have been nice, but I don't think it was a technology thing. I think it was just a, what is it? Under promise and over deliver. So, one day they can suddenly be like, oh, our graphics are going to be garbage. So let's add this quality of life mechanic. And then make up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. They were just, I see what you're saying. Maybe. They're like, yeah, the game runs like trash, but look at open world. You can remember any move.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, you got a level 35 Magikarp. When it evolves, you can still get all the Gyarados moves. Like, yay.
Yay.
I don't know. I'm out of complaints, actually. That's a first.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess with that, we could just like wrap up the show then.
All right. Put it in a little croissant.
A croissant? A Doxbun?
Oh, I love Doxbun.
I was watching a video and they're like, top 10 worst new Pokemon. Guess who was on there? It was more for it's like stats and whatnot. Apparently it's not very good.
It has an amazing ability.
Oh, does it though?
It's a fire one.
Yeah, but it's only if you're fighting against a fire type.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna take down that Charizard right in my Doxbun.
Okay, fair enough. That's just speaking of oddly specific things. That is a very specific ability. But yeah, they're like, yeah, it's not very good, and they said his ability was trash. So,
well, whoever that person is, they're not very good.
Wrong. So. Oh my god. So, with that, Docs, do you want to tell everyone where they can find us?
On Facebean.
It's Podbean. It's Podbean, and anywhere you find podcasts and YouTube. And I know we've been talking about our social media and we've been dropping the ball, but we're going to be posting more Pokemon cards and merch and plushies and all that fun stuff. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested in any of those things, Pokemon related. More of a personal streaming thing. I'm finding that Tuesdays are very hard for me to stream, which is why I have not been streaming on Tuesdays for like a while now. So I am streaming Mondays at 8, and then Thursdays, of course, doing the show. And little fun thing, I have new overlays in the works that will be ready Monday. So come check out my new overlays.
I also have one personal thing to say.
Nope, not allowed. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. What's your personal thing?
Vanguard.
We know. What about it? We know.
I don't know also without saying it, so I had to say Vanguard.
Vanguard. No, you can talk about your series though. Docs has a little Vanguard series.
Yeah, I've actually been very consistent. I've been hitting 5 videos a week, trying to climb the ranked ladder. So
work. So go to Woodland Doc's YouTube channel if you like Vanguard, or if you want to learn about a new trading card game that you may not know about, because I didn't know about it before Docs. So
until I became mortally obsessed. So
before you had a problem, yes.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so I want to wrap up stream, and then Monday at 8 o'clock, new stream time. Well, time's the same, new day, and then we will continue on with our Thursdays. So I don't know what this is. I don't know what these hand movements are.
We're starting a karate podcast.
Take it as you will. I don't know. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.